Hello ladies and gents, boys and girls, my name is Jack, welcome back to the channel. You join me here in the garage because we have a special video for you today. It's a bonus video for you, extra one this week. There is a new kid on the block, a new bike in town. It's called the Speed Triple RS, it's from Triumph. So stick around after this and we'll have a talk about it. Yes everyone, it is finally here, the Triumph Speed Triple RS. Why just the RS and not an R and a lower specification non-R version? Well, Triumph went out to their customers. All their customers said a whole list of things that they wanted to see on the new bike, and Triumph just decided to chuck them all on the new bike in one model. So we will not see any other variations of this bike, at least not for now. You're stuck with just the Triumph Speed Triple RS. So what do we know about the engine? Well, they've increased the size of the engine to 1160cc, nearly a 1.2 litre bike, an increase of about 10 to 15%. With that increase in size of the engine, you've also got an increase in power, so 125 Newton meters of torque, which is up 8 Newton meters from the outgoing model. It's also got 177 horsepower, which is a massive figure, and an increase of 29 horsepower from the preceding Speed Triple RS. With this power has to come a weight stagnation or a weight reduction. Otherwise, what good is it? Well, Triumph have actually managed to knock off 8 to 10 kilograms of weight from this bike, and that combination, lighter weight, more power, should lead to a really high performing bike. Triumph are actually saying that this is the fastest accelerating Speed Triple ever, and they are branding it as a road to track bike, road to race bike. So we're expecting big things in terms of the handling. So we're hearing a lot about the term mass centralization. What is it? Well, weight on the extremities of the bike reduce the handling ability of the bike. So they're trying to bring the weight closer to the center of gravity and lower, so in and low. And the way that they're achieving this, or one of the ways they're achieving this, is to move the exhaust pipes. I like the look of exhaust pipes underneath the seat, but in the name of performance, they've moved them from underneath the seat to the right-hand side behind the rider, so lower and further in. They're also doing things with the internal componentry, things like the gearbox, stacking the gearbox, again, to bring that mass in towards the center of the bike. Speaking of the gearbox, it is a brand new gearbox from Triumph, and not only that, it is a quick shifter up and down. It comes as standard. They've got a special sensor as well that they're making a big deal about, which allows the gearbox, computer to control the gearbox at least, to receive much more information, much more data that will aid with quicker and smoother gear shifts. They've got a brand new setup at the front with Olin NIGS 30 forks, and also Brembo Stylema calipers with a Brembo master cylinder for the front wheel. I've got exactly the same setup on my Thruxton TFC over there, and I can vouch for it in that it is an absolutely brilliant setup. You wouldn't want any more. It rides the road beautifully, and it would also ride the track beautifully as well, I'm absolutely certain, although I've not done that. But the selectability is brilliant, and the rebound and shock absorption is exactly what you would hope for. So really, really good system on there. And the best thing of all, for me at least anyway, is that they're painted in the gold colour that they are on my Thruxton TFC, which I absolutely love. So the bike comes with loads of gadgetry and gizmos, one of which is 5 different riding modes. So you get rain, road, sport, track, and an individual mode. I had an individual mode on one of my previous cars. It was brilliant. You could just set it up in a slightly different way, taking the best of all the other modes that you like, and saving it as your own personal preference. Works really, really nicely, and I'm sure you'll get lots of use out of that. Cornering is optimized with a brand spanking new cornering ABS system and a traction control system from Triumph. A new 5-inch TFT display is present on this bike. The shape of it is a little bit Marmite apparently, according to some feedback that I've been seeing, but I think it looks absolutely brilliant. Some people just want a more standard design or standard shape, oval or square or rectangular or whatever. This one seems to have a little bit more design to it. I think it looks really, really good. What nobody is arguing about is the graphics on this screen. They're really nice, good vibrant colors, nice and clear, and the way that the information is displayed to you is really, really effective. So along with the 5-inch TFT display, you get smartphone connectivity, you get the ability to control your music through the TFT display. You can also even control a GoPro through the TFT display. And on top of that, you get Google Maps or Google Navigation. So Triumph have really brought this bike bang up to date with all of the infotainment on it. Colours. It only comes in two different colours, a matte grey, or a matte silver rather, and a glossy looking black. Now I've got a matte bike over there, matte grey in fact, and I can tell you that you've got to be careful with matte colours because they're very difficult to maintain if you get little scratches or nicks or whatever on them. Very difficult to polish out because the matte will then become shiny and it will look terrible. So if you want to avoid that, you can go for the black gloss option, which I would suggest perhaps, and that will bypass that issue. They both look great. I'm sure that more colours will come online as and when Triumph need to freshen it up a little bit, and that's what Triumph tend to do, isn't it? Over the course of the lifetime of a particular bike, they tend to bring out different colours just to inject a little bit of life into the run. But hopefully we'll see a bit of that later down the line. They've got nice RS branding on the sides of the tanks, and all in all, really, it looks like a great finish on both bikes. So ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed that. If this sounds like I'm begging, it's probably because I am. This is a brand spanking new channel, trying to get it up off the ground. Really want to make a success of it and bring you loads of good content. If you could, and if you like the content, please do like and subscribe. Click the bell notification, you'll be informed of any new videos that are coming out. I'm aiming for a new video at least every Wednesday, plus a few bonus videos, one of which is this one, so please do like and subscribe if you want to see more content. If you're a Triumph fan, I've got lots of Triumph content coming up soon with the Thruxton TFC. It's been very Ninja H2 focused so far, but the TFC is going to get its debut next Wednesday. So please do like and subscribe and tune in again for that. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe, ride safe, and I hope to see you back in the garage and on the road very soon.